Doing well, thank you.
Gabe, yesterday JJ was mentioning how guys like you and Marcus kind of have a role in helping Bronny along. What have you been able to do in that role? Like, and what have you seen as far as progress from him between now and a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen progress in almost every area of his game. I think he just looks more mature. He looks more seasoned, more comfortable, confident. But, we're still continuing to work. There's a lot of my game I'm still continuing to work on, and and he's still continuing to get better. And a lot of it's now being at that one position. It's a different role, I think, at this level, I think. But he's grown a lot. He's getting better each day. He's continuing to work.
Well, how did you get comfortable with that 1-2 split? Like being a small guard and having some one-ball utility, but also knowing that you're playing with guys who are going to have the ball a lot more and having to be effective off of those guys.
Yeah, well, I think first and foremost, it's a different handle. Like, it's a different handle to come off, make 2-3 dribbles and attack the rim versus 3 or 4 dribbles as a setup to get the play going. So there's a little bit of that when you're dealing with pressure that you have to deal with. Off the ball, you still have to be ready to shoot. I mean, it's hard to be a smaller guard in today's game if you can't make an open shot. So you got to be able to shoot the ball, play off the ball a little bit, and be eager to catch and go and attack. A lot of things that I spent my offseason working on are just the way that the game's graduating from, the 1-2 position.
Gabe, you mentioned, I think Dave talked about it yesterday, that you guys had a little bonding experience with the Porsche. Also, just how has Luka kind of stepped up and evolved and developed as a team leader and just been more vocal for you guys? And in what ways have you seen him grow with the comfortability of this team?
Yeah, I mean, anytime some of our max players and guys that have been in the league a while can put something on for the team, it's great. It's great when we can come together, do something a little bit more extravagant maybe than we would have on our own, and everyone gets to walk away with a cool experience. And most importantly, we get to do it together. Shared experiences are one of the quickest ways to grow closer. So we're very grateful for Luka putting that on. Everyone had a great time. It's been great to see him get more comfortable. Obviously the way he came here was a big shock to the world, I'm sure to him as well. And he's done a lot of work to be around more, to be around the guys more, and just to get himself more comfortable and more involved.
Who were the guys that most into the cars? Who were good?
Oh, man. I mean, I don't remember the leaderboard, but we had some pretty quick guys out there. But the cars were cool. I mean, even if you weren't a car person, I think that you'd really enjoy yourself. They do a good job of explaining what's going on, how the car's different. And then once you get inside of it, it's a different feel than what you may be driving down the 405. So it was a really cool experience.
How different was that? Just quick follow-up. JJ mentioned you organized a day to do it back in September.
Yeah.
What were you hoping to have the team get out of that, and what was that experience like?
Yeah, well, I mean, LA can be tricky, because it's so big, right? And we're so spread out. Everyone has things going on, whether it's kids or family or just a commercial, maybe life stuff. You know what I mean? So I tried to just get guys together. Most of them were young guys, but just get down to the sand, played a little spike ball, work down the sand a little bit. Just something to get out of this building. I mean, summer we spend so much time in the gym, grinding at the same thing over and over that sometimes a change of scenery can be everything. So something for us to do that was different and something for us to do together. We had a good time with it. We had some fun.
My question. Thank you, Dave. He's a smart man.
You're reading your mind over there.
Not much mind to read, but okay.
No, but we had a good time. We've been trying to do more stuff where we're together, just as the guys. You know what I mean? Coaches go home or get out of here and let us just get comfortable with one another, start to learn each other a bit, learn everyone's story. I think things like that go a long way when you're trying to make a deep playoff run.
So after how fast did you drive back down to 405 without getting the ticket back?
Man, but the way that traffic is set up, I was going about 35, 40 all the way on home. So it was a good coast, but made some good phone calls, caught up with my brother in the car. So, we take advantage of the traffic here in LA.
Yeah. What are you able to get out of a training camp with Luka? I mean, obviously coming in mid-season stuff, but what are you able to get specifically in a training camp setting with Luka?
With Luka specifically?
Yes.
I think everyone's just able to get more acclimated. I think Luka's going to be Luka, right? And we can count on him to be that. And the quickest way to make your team better is to make yourself better. So I think that's what we've all been trying to work on individually. And now we come in together as a team, we're able to work on our team concept. So we don't necessarily need everyone in practice to do that. You know what I mean? So we're able to work on our stuff, make sure we're up to par, up to speed. And when he's ready to be here, be present as much as he can, we'll be ready for him.
Hey, what makes a good leader?
Wow. How much time you got? I mean, I think a good leader has to lead by example. It's hard to hold someone accountable if you can't hold yourself accountable. Being vocal at the right times, obviously, no one wants to just be yelled at for no reason. but understanding that balance of how to get through to people. You know, everyone's different. I may need to talk to you differently than I talk to Dave, and so forth, to get the ultimate thing out of you, or to get the most out of you. So trying to understand your teammates, understand the people around you and the group you're leading, and just do it one day at a time.
Gabe, speaking of that, Coach, I think last week said that if he had to teach anyone how to shoot, he would use your work, your routine, and your drills as the kind of prototype for that. What is it about your preparedness for that aspect of it, shooting and kind of developing, and how that's changed in the game that, you know, is now replicable for everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I think I appreciate that comment from Coach for sure. I mean, I just like to go full speed when I work out. I think he really appreciated that. I think that's something that he did a lot himself as well. So whether it's the game actions we're doing or just to catch and shoot, I do what I can to make the drill game speed. You know, if it needs to be 30 minutes, it'll be 30 minutes of game shots. If our conditioning's at a point where we can go for an hour, we'll go for an hour. But I try not to go out there and go half speed and just try to make it as game-like each rep.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.